Oh my god, Lane's here live and in person.
Hi, I said I would be, so... Hi.
Yeah.
Hi.
It's like our own little version of the O's reunion.
I know.
Eiji got to reunite with Ankh, and I get to reunite with you.
We have to talk about something. You didn't fucking smash Labyrinth Wall!
No.
How dare you!
Maybe I'd smash it with a hammer at best.
Yeah. Go watch Ichi's thing where he smashed or passes all 11,000 Yu-Gi-Oh cards.
11,811.
Jesus fucking Christ. You're mad.
I was too scared to look, so I didn't.
That's probably fair.
Honestly, all the ones that they didn't smash, I was like, smash. Every robot, I was like, smash.
Of course you were.
Yeah. Anyways, cue that roll call.
We are live!
Loading.
Tempered Zeal! Bluecaster, Super Ichi!
Loud and impulsive. Greycaster. Lay.
Spark of Courage, the Power of Dreams. Orange Caster, Global Soft Perka.
Broadcasting hundreds of opinions across the world! Radio Sentai Castranger!
Welcome to Radio Sentai Castranger, the actual episode 382.
Yeah, hi, April Fools, motherfuckers!
For those who might not have seen, the morning of April Fool's Day, I cleverly disguised a VOD from my Ixie Studios Blue Pop Stream channel and put it out there disguised as episode 382.
Yeah, it was us playing Mario Kart 8.
Yeah, the new
fun.
DLC courses.
Yeah, it was fun. But yeah, for those who don't know us, we're a stack of Space Jam DVDs that get together every week.
God damn you!
Kamen Rider Sentai and a third thing.
Space Jam DVD.
Space Jam
Yeah,
DVD.
just review
Space Jam
that.
DVD.
Yeah, where it's just a guy with a whole big stack of Space Jam DVDs saying the word Space Jam DVD over to a beat.
Yeah, because it's a TikTok of like a girl who's like doing like an open verse challenge, and then the guy just duets with.
Because
putting
of
Space Jam
fucking
DVDs.
course, it's a TikTok thing.
It's so funny. It's so goddamn.
But my question is just, where did he get a whole bunch of Space Jam DVDs?
I'd probably say at your
eBay?
local Walmart.
Or eBay.
See if I can still do this.
Let's see if I can still buy this.
Anyways, go see Space Jam. It's a great movie.
Do it, and then watch the second one.
Yeah, the second one's pretty good.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we're talking about Revice episode 28.
Yeah.
Donbrothers episode 4. And for our feature topic, we were talking about the 10th anniversary O's movie, which I have to say, it's pretty powerful.
Yeah. That's powerful with 3 O's.
Yeah. That's why I felt like I shouldn't watch it until I've actually seen O's.
Although I think it would have been
So-
interesting to see the perspective of someone who hadn't seen the series.
Oh, I saw that, Vegas. That's fucking glorious.
Yeah, I shared that with him when you posted it.
I call it Forza Lightyear States.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks really good.
Also, IGN did a top 10 of like what they thought were the top 10 best Disney Pixar movies.
Okay.
And for some reason they put Toy Story over Toy Story 2, and I'm just like, no.
I feel like that could be argued either
But
way.
they put Incredibles 1 at the number 1 spot, and I'm like,
Okay.
yeah. I'm like,
Yeah,
yes.
I feel like most people would put Ratatouille as number 1.
Ratatouille was surprisingly really, really good.
I have not seen.
Yeah, I mean, it's got Patton Oswalt.
Like,
so.
people say it's in
Ghost
that.
Mike Wazowski, Damashi!
Oh my God,
No!
I love it.
Okay,
I love it.
do you know what I want to see? I want to see Saru Brother from Donbrothers, but a Sully brother.
Sully brother!
just remade like Sully.
Just like with the pink spots.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh man.
And the not red ass.
And you just have Ray as fucking the abominable snowman. Stoka?
And just like Inuzuka as Randall.
Yo, spot a Aladdin Wonder
Yeah,
Ride
Aladdin.
book.
I mean, that's basically what that book is.
The
No,
genie
look at this
popping
game.
out of the
It's
lamp.
Magic Carpet.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, magic carpet.
That's sick. No, that's great.
Where are these all coming from?
The Twitterverse? I don't know. Drive
man.
Tank McQueen! Okay, enough of... Post them in the community channel.
Alright, news mode.
The button. Hold on. I gotta switch to the first story, and then the thing.
News mode.
There we go. So first, and unsurprising, they announced a figure arts for Revice Thundergale.
So, fuck Kamen Rider Live, fuck Kamen Rider Jack Revice, fuck
Holy Live.
Bari Rex, Volcano Rex.
Yeah.
I mean, it looks
Well,
good.
this is like the real true Kamen Rider Revice.
Yes. This is the first... The previous one was Jack Revice, so it could be argued that this is the proper first Revice form.
This isn't the final form, though, is it?
I don't think so.
No.
Couldn't be.
No.
We're on 28, so that doesn't happen until at least the 30s.
Yeah. How? Now I'm just curious to see what they got for the final form. That's got to be something special.
I don't know.
Oh, but it's just going to be the Rex genome, but different.
No, that'll be the one in the last episode. You know they'll do it.
I don't know.
It's been 3 for 3.
We'll see.
Or 2 for 2. They'll make it 3 for 3.
Yeah. No, the Thundergale looks really good. Like I said, they've been nailing the fucking Revice figure arts like out of the park. There has not been a single bad one.
No details yet on price or release date, but it's gonna happen.
Yep.
And like objectively, I don't like the form, but I will say from watching the episode, it looks really good in action.
Well, it's because lightning moves fast.
Exactly.
I really like the way the transformation's like incremental.
Yeah.
Or before lightning comes, after lightning comes the thunder. Ka-chika chika chika, ka-chika chika chika chika.
Orb suggests the final form will be called Live Devil, which I could see them doing that.
I'm sorry, I had to make a Chick Hicks reference because he's my favorite character in Cars.
Oh, was that a Cars joke? I didn't get that.
He was the villain of Cars 1.
Oh,
Played
cool.
by Michael Keaton.
Oh.
He has a mustache.
He does have a mustache, and then he becomes the commentator.
How does a car grow a mustache?
Well, he has a. Well, it's because his vent, like
Is it
his
'cause he's a
vent-
Mustang?
Yeah, it looks like a mustache.
Yeah.
It's great.
And then he becomes a commentator in the third movie.
Oh.
Yeah, because he retires.
Alright, anyways, interesting lore. Moving on. In Donbrothers news, we got the magazine scans showing their Zords, finally.
Like their proper Zord. So apparently, like, the little mini Don Momotaro robot is not
altar thing?
actually his Zord. That's his Zord.
Yeah, so these are the Robotaro mechas.
So, as you can see, it's pretty obvious that they're what they're supposed to be.
Yeah.
So, Blues is a gorilla. Inu Brothers is a dog.
I didn't look at the dog until this second!
Oh, yeah, no, it's just a dog Zord.
No, Blues is not a gorilla. He's a Japanese macaque.
He's a macaque.
He's a macaque!
Macaque's really hairy.
Macaque's pretty giant.
What time does the zoo close? About 8 o'clock. I'm sorry, that was a No Reason Boner reference.
Yeah, Ninja Sex Party.
Yeah, go check it out. And then Kiji Brothers, the giant pink bird, and I love
Pheasant.
it. Oh, he's a pheasant?
Yeah, a pheasant.
That's why it was pheasant console thing.
Well, you could say he's a pleasant pheasant.
Yeah, that's why he's such a good
I
boy.
wonder if he serves a present, that pheasant.
Alright, you killed it.
I'm sorry.
See, this is the kind of chemistry we have when we're in the same room.
Absolutely. No, honestly, I'm gonna say these Zords look fucking good.
I don't...
Like, they're not
No.
gonna combine into a Megazord, obviously, but, like, they look good.
I'm sure they will.
They'll find a way to make it
Yeah,
happen.
look
Life finds a way.
I love the Kiji brother one. It's great.
Yeah, so
Oh,
it's like...
no! Oh,
Yeah, see, there is a Megazord!
Oh, that doesn't look that good by the silhouette. Oh,
Okay,
no.
so the giant mecha are Don Robotaro,
Don Robotaro! That's great!
Saru brother Robotaro, Oni sister Robotaro, Inu brother Robotaro, and Kiji brother Robotaro. The 5 mecha combine to form the Don Onitajin. That name sucks.
Oh, I think
No, Oni Taijin.
Oni Taijin.
That sounds a
That
little
makes
better.
more sense.
Yeah.
Oh, this is gonna be a mess.
That Itai, that's a pun, and in there is Itai, the word for pain, and that's what I'm experiencing.
You know the dogs or the bird are gonna be the sword. Like either one of them is gonna be the sword.
I think those are the wings, maybe, as the swords.
Maybe. That would make sense. You'd have a dog leg. Dog leg, bird leg.
The dog just makes me think of fucking Wan Maru from the Ninja.
Didn't it come out of like a train? Or no, it came out of it came out of
It
Beatmar.
literally, all it did to form the Megazord was sit inside the hole in the train Zord. It literally contributed fucking nothing.
Oh man.
That's how I feel on this podcast.
Wasn't it
No.
Ninja? Wasn't it in Ninja Steel? They called it like something. Oh yeah, she like named the Zord after her dog, like the actual dog in the show.
Oh god.
I'm like, yeah, it was like I think her dog's name was like Kodiak, so she called it Kodiak Zord.
Yeah, Oni
Fuck you, Ninja Steel.
Yeah, I get that it's like Oni Tai Jin, but also the word Itai is kind of in there, so it's like painful demon god. And then we also have scans about the Ryu Soldier altar, which literally turns fucking Tiramigo into a goddamn centaur.
Yeah, that
Yeah, he's got Tiramigo's head for a crotch.
It's more on the chest than the crotch.
Yeah, he's got a T-Rex head crotch.
No, I don't like that.
T-Rex head, T-Rex dick.
It's Zork again.
Yeah, these forms are like not great, but like I'm enjoying. Like he still has the shoes on the back. He's got the green shoes.
What? Oh yeah, of course. The front legs are Tiramigos. The back legs are the altar.
Oh, you know what I missed about Tiramigo? I missed when he like didn't like melt.
Yeah.
He's like, I don't like you.
And he had those at least 1 or 2 episodes where he just did his own shit, like the one where he fucking played baseball or something.
went on
Was he like a
like
crossing guard too or something?
I think so.
Oh my god!
just Tiramigo out on the town.
He learned Japanese by watching
Town
TV.
Amigo.
He learned Japanese by watching TV.
Through people's windows.
Truly, Tiramigo was the
Just like
the
Sonic the
go-to
Hedgehog
soldier.
sequel out in
Yeah,
theaters next
just like
week.
Sonic the Hedgehog.
Tira! Anyways, not looking forward to the final robot, but the separate swords are cool.
That's debatable.
I think they all look good. I like that they're keeping to the joke that, like, you know, Inu brother has to be like a dog.
Oh yeah, of course.
It's not his choice.
Well, we'll see. We'll see how those look in show.
Mm-hmm.
Next, from the Hasbro Zord Ascension project, they're adding the Dragon Zord, which means you can make the Dragon Zord the Mega Mode, whatever it's called.
I love their, like,
Is that Godzilla dressed as Sailor Moon?
Why?
Oh, no.
Why not? He can dress up Sailor Moon if he wants to. I just wonder how they managed to get a costume that big.
I just hate how lazy they are with making the fucking Dragon Zord's feet, like, side armor for him.
I like it.
Those are his feet!
I like it. I like it.
Well, I like that. I hate it. Well, I like that. Oh, hey, a peanut! I do like that the Dragon Zord's
What's
head,
that
like...
from? That sounds really
that's from
familiar.
Simpsons.
Okay.
But I like that. I like the Dragon Zord head, like, nestles on top of Daisuke like a crown.
It's like the Megazord slayed
Or-
the Dragon Zord.
Not like a crown, like a headdress.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like the Megazord slew the Dragon Zord and is now wearing it as like a battle garb.
And then they did the amazing smart thing and put Dragon Zord's cool-ass finger missiles as, like, shoulder cannons.
It's like a prequel to Zeronos Vegaform.
You know what? That might be what they were referencing.
Could be.
Anyways, it's you can't go wrong with the original Dino Megazord.
And once again, no info on release date or pricing.
No, now we just need the Ultra Zord.
Yeah.
You know, with
And our last news story. So this was posted today, but I'm not 100% sure this is an April Fool's.
So apparently, Kuroto Dan's coming back as a human gear.
This is Kamen Rider Genmu's Smart Brain and 1000% Crisis.
Okay, so hear me out on this. You know how like Dan Kuroto has always kind of wanted to be immortalized.
What?
Well, he tried
Become
to
a
do
robot.
Tried to do it as a video game character. Tried to do it as a bugster. Now he's a robot.
So the special will involve Smart Brain, the company from Fies, as well as Guy Amatsu. And now Kuroto Dan returns as a human gear, and also Amagasaki Ren, aka Lovrika, is back.
I mean, okay, first go up.
Yes.
Lovely. Lovrika is just divine.
I'm absolutely here for more Lovrika.
Yo, Kamen Rider Lovrika?
Kamen Rider Love?
You know what? I like to think this is actually happening because usually on April Fools, Toei actually announces real shit. Remember Amazons?
Yeah, we all thought
Yeah, they
that
just
was...
announce weird stuff and make people wonder.
Anyways, if this is happening, I am so 100% all for it.
Well, apparently it's going to be out on April 17th on the Toei Tokusatsu fan club.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah, boy. God, I missed that man.
I also missed that.
Also, Kamen Rider Brain was an April Fool's joke, so yeah, I guess that's just what we're doing.
Yes, Kamen Rider Brain, the true final rider of the Heisei era.
Yeah.
Oh no! Please let this be real.
Yeah. Also, this poster.
Yeah, I do want to see more of these guys.
You know what I want to see? I want to see Ren and Kogami fucking just meet.
Yo.
That'd be so good. The suited boys.
Just like have a business lunch.
Happy birthday, lovely. No, it'd be like happy birthday. I love you.
That'd be amazing. All right, and that is the news.
All right. Well, let's get into Revice, because, woof!
Kamen Revice!
George Karasaki, we got a jingle jangle problem. Revice is going nuts!
Yes, so first off, episode 27, that was emotional and great, and it was really good. Like, that whole scene where the mom's just comforting her children and being like, I'm sorry we hid this from you, but it was for your protection, and then they all go in for a nice hug.
Did you also laugh your ass off like I did as Vice is like,
oh yeah, no, that was adorable. He's like...
like, it absolutely killed the mood, but I died laughing.
But yes, we finally got the moment. George Karasaki, our boy, probably the best character in this fucking show, finally had his chance to shine and become a Kamen Rider.
And he didn't say henshin!
I have a reason for
Yeah,
that.
I know, that was...
I have a theory about that. I think he's
Did
saving
he just
it.
forget because he was so excited?
I feel like he was in the moment, but I feel like...
No!
I think he's saving
He's the Rider fanboy! He knows how this goes!
I'm the Rider boy! I'm the one who rides!
I'm the one who henshins!
No. I like to think the reason is because he's waiting to use it when he gets his own Rider power set.
But this was clearly what we were ramping towards. They had the Demon's Driver ever since the start of the show. We theorized the entire show that we were building up towards George being demons. And it's finally happening.
No, Demons is Hiromi.
No,
he's Hiromi.
he went home to his mom.
Hey.
But unfortunately, it seems like the driver didn't entirely like him because it kicked him out.
Well, Vale's not in it anymore.
Vale's not in it, and also that was like George used one stamp with the genomics and then got kicked out because he's like new at using the belt.
Yeah, he didn't.
He's got to practice, you know.
Yeah, but
okay, that makes sense.
But he does have like the physical fortitude to like withstand the effects of the belt because he fucking trains every day.
I love how adept he is immediately at using demons as like spider whips
and uses more English.
Yeah, he just goes full Spider-Man, just throwing them all over the place.
1, 2,
and
3,
also
eat this.
Lots of English, which was great.
I want more of this.
But I like that because he was watching Ichi and Vice and just went, you know what? You guys, those two have shown me that I can't just be at the sidelines. I need to be a man of action. And I was just like, fuck yeah. And just honestly, that henshin that he had was beautiful.
Aside from him saying, come on, instead of henshin.
Daddy!
It was really good.
Come on!
Time for me to work out my daddy issues.
But yeah.
Daddy, I will defeat you.
So, I like that this episode was just mainly focused around Ichi just kind of trying to, like, basically conquer his demons.
Yeah.
In a way.
And it was interesting that his whole subconscious realm was like an almost like hybridization of a bunch of different things, and it had a whole bunch of different people in it.
Oh my god, the Giftarians in the bath were so creepy.
Come on, it's nice in here.
Come on and bathe with us, Icky.
The picture on the wall with everything moving, the sort of like.
And I think the cherry on top.
Oh, the Gift-tubians. I like that cherry.
The cherry on the top in this whole sequence, I think, was seeing Vice appear before Icky, and it was just Icky in the Vice suit. He had the silver highlights, the horns.
Yeah, he had the hair thing going on.
The perfect manifestation they needed to do. Perfect direction.
What if that's what he actually looks like under the mask?
I like to think so, because he is Icky. He's his darker self.
Yeah, I guess that
Because like
makes sense.
maybe that one scene where he took his mask off to eat, it's just the human face under it.
Because I like to think this is his, like, because, like, this was the smart choice and move they made because it helps him emote better.
Yes, that's
Yeah,
why
but
I
does
said...
that mean that Lovkov is just a tiny Sakura like squished up in there?
That'd be hilarious.
That would be funny.
But like I was saying earlier, I love this time that they spent fused, because when Vice talks, we get to see him actually emote instead of just the suit helmet.
I mean, sadly, the voice syncing with Vice and Icky wasn't that great, but now with Vale and Icky's dad,
oh, that scene was so good.
It was on point. Like the
Yeah,
way
it was
he like
legitimately chilling.
Yeah, no, the way like this guy's a fucking fantastic actor.
Yeah.
Like that, like he can act super silly, and
Surprise
then
star.
This guy fucking owns being super serious and evil looking. And yeah, Bale was just like basically telling him just like he's like, oh, you're afraid of like my family's our happiness and stuff. And he's like,
no, I'm not.
I don't give a shit. You guys are the real demons if you really think about it. Yeah, like he basically just shoves it in their face.
Yeah, and then he just pulls a like, the two of us, you've been protecting me ever since, referring to Vice. You've been protecting me ever since I was little. Now it's my turn to protect you.
Oh, that line hit me so hard, man.
That was great, but then like the way they chose to advance the scene, like, he's slashing Vice, and I'm like, I feel like the imagery's a little misleading here.
Yeah, I kind of agree with that, honestly.
Shh,
it's okay now.
You.
I'm protecting you.
I'm protecting you from yourself.
Stab.
But yeah.
Also, when George runs in with the Thunder Veil staff, and he's just like, no, this will probably kill them, but it might not. I believe that it probably will.
I'm sitting there and I'm like, you designed this. What the fuck are you talking about?
I just love it. It's like the facts say this will kill them both, but the plot says otherwise.
Oh, okay. This was the funniest shit. So, like, Aguilera just finally running up to Gif and just being like, Gif, Lord Gif, what do you want with me?
What do you wish of me?
One little hand just come out and just, bam, slaps her to the fucking ground. And I just was like, if you pause at the right moment, you can see the second Aguilera's heart breaks in half. See?
And also, Tamaki ran in and he has his hair back to being ugly.
Where have you been the past, like, 4 episodes, man?
Where have you been and why is your hair ugly again?
Why wear your glasses? You look good.
And your glasses are gone.
So yeah, now that Gif basically told Aguilera to fuck off, Aguilera has now no meaning to her life whatsoever.
That's why I hope this leads to Kamen Rider Julio. God, I want that plot so bad.
And then just Tamaki's just saying, like, I am not leaving your side. Like, I refuse.
Yeah.
Kamen Rider Julio and not Kamen Rider Aguilera?
We could do that too, maybe.
Kamen Rider Genie in the bottom?
And yeah, so fucking Olteca fuses with Gifu out of nowhere.
Oh, Olteca!
I love that, like, his new form is clearly just a reskin of Daioika, but it's a completely different stamp on Amalakaris, and he's fused with Gifu, but it's still the same fucking suit, just a palette swap.
I saw the picture last week of Olteca's actor getting his flowers, and
he's dead!
I posted it on the Castranger chat, and I just said, bye!
Have a great time!
I'm sorry, I just did not give a shit about Olteca.
Yeah. His backstory didn't help.
As being, like, as the character himself was pretty cool, being, like, this guy who, like, you know, wasn't understood because he was so better than everyone else that no one could understand him. Like, that's cool, but I just don't think he was, compelling enough. So
We're supposed to give a shit because he's so smart that everyone bores him?
And then after he gets his fucking ass kicked and he's just like, oh, well, I guess the world wasn't meant to be mine after all. Well, bye!
And then he gets bored.
And then he just gets absorbed, and then Gifu seems to transform into something else, and then just zooms up into the sky.
Also, there was a really creepy shot where, like, Gif is, like, slowly moving towards them, and, like, it was really creepy how they shot it.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, oh my god.
Okay, so can we go ahead and say that Vice is not Gifu? Because I really hope that plot line, that little mention from last week doesn't actually happen.
No. The director's gonna be Gif. He's gonna fuse with him because he has some stupid selfish purpose, probably.
Clearly.
Oh, my wife and child died, and I used Gif to get them back.
God, I hope they don't try and pull a Hideo secretly has a noble goal, because man, is he a creepy fucker.
It's like fucking Kingpin from Into the Spider-Verse. Like he was trying to make that dimensional machine to get like a version of his wife and son back.
The difference is Kingpin just has like a I'm so tired and defeated and angry kind of thing that you can kind of understand. Like, you need a win in your column. But Hideo in this show is just such a creepy fucker that I don't care what his reason is, even if it is justified.
And he didn't actually give a shit about Olteca. Like,
no, clearly not. Sorry, what was that, Emily? If you're talking, we can't hear you.
Oh, I can hear her.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Hello?
She said she wants to care. She cares what the reason is.
Okay. Hold on, my Discord's fucking up.
Uh-oh.
I don't know why it does this.
Oh. Oh? Do.
Hello?
Can you hear Emily?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you now. Okay, we're good. Sorry, go ahead.
Okay.
Just say what you're saying, Emily.
I just said I care about knowing what the reason is.
Alright, well, we'll probably find out what it is.
And apparently Icky's dad gets his memories back.
Yeah.
So that must have been a fucking kick in the ass for him.
Yeah.
Yeah, now he's just gonna take some time to just process it, which is completely fair.
Yeah, he like actually kind of like wakes up with his memories back, and he's just like, "What have I been doing?" Like.
And then he like sends a letter to the others like, I'm gonna take some time and be in hiding, which is code for I'm off filming the Veil special.
Oh my gosh, it kind of is, isn't it?
Yeah, I kind of see like one of those letters where like it's like, oh, the actor's like unavailable right now, so it's like you can't do it. But yeah, okay. So the Thunder Gale Henshin. Oh,
pretty cool.
I love how it doesn't happen all at once. How it's just a bunch of parts and they sort of work together to put the outfit on, if that makes sense.
Also, can we please get more like cool like background sequences like this?
This is what I loved about Saber!
Yeah, no. Like, I remember the first time we got like a sequence like that with like Dark Kiva, and like we were all just like,
right?
Like, what the hell?
I mean, Kiva did that all the time.
Yeah.
Even Kiva and Ixa had sequences.
That's what made Kiva so good. It had like really good cinematic sequences. So like Ryder, Toei, we know you can do this. Keep doing it.
Also, amazing callback by having the pose that he made while transforming be clearly a reference to Kamen Rider Ichigo.
Oh, of course. It's the 50th anniversary. You have to fucking do that. But yeah, I like that this kind of like the armor, the Jack Revice armor just kind of like comes off.
Well, it's more like this is put over top of it. So it's just like build Rabbit or...
yeah.
And he's like on top of armor form, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh yeah, because it was just an extension of Build Hazard. So
yeah.
Yeah, no. So the Thunder Gale suit, like, again, like, I've gotten used to it, and I agree with what Ichi said. It works really a lot better in action.
Yeah, like standing still, I don't like the design, but it moves very well.
I love the like flash step lightning stuff, but I have to admit that I might be biased because lightning is like my thing that I love.
That's fine.
I'm all about ice, baby. Ice is fucking dope.
Ice is great too. Ice is like my second.
But yeah, no, he kicks Olteca's ass.
Oh yeah.
So hard. And then yeah, Olteca gets
And then Gifu just pieces off after eating him.
Yeah, he just sort of zooms up into the sky and we don't really get a clear look as to what happened or what he turned into.
My home planet needs me.
He'll be back. He'll be back next episode. And I
still can't believe he took that little tiny hand out and just caressed Aguilera for a second, and then just gently slapped her aside.
No, like, if you really pay attention to that, he slaps her to the left, but she falls the opposite direction. So.
And then we get, like, I noticed that freaking, ever since Daichi got Holy Live, he's just been a lot more, like...
Yep. There was a bug on my screen.
He's gotten, like, a lot more serious.
Oh, yeah. Like
Yeah, that's true.
George walks into Weekend and tells his dad to fuck off, and then Daiji walks into Phoenix and tells Hideo to fuck off.
Well, yeah, no.
Well, what he says is great though, because he doesn't say like, "Oh, Phoenix is bad," and he says, "No, I'm gonna go right to the core and take you guys out and make Phoenix what it should be." That is awesome.
I'm gonna exercise the rot out of Phoenix.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I love that George just approached his dad. He was just like, he's like, "Why didn't you tell me you're alive?" And he's just like, "You made a really
You'll
good step,
understand when you become a parent."
Yeah.
What does that mean?
That's not an answer.
And then I love that George just walks up to him like, Daddy Zaki, basically.
Daddy Zaki.
He just begs him to like work together. And George just doesn't say a single word. He just turns around and walks away. And I was like...
Effectively telling him to fuck off.
Yeah, no, that was great. Oh, imagine he actually said fuck off in English.
I would have loved that!
Fuck you, Daddy!
Oh, fuck yourself, Daddy!
Yeah, I love he walks in, Daddy. I love you, George. But yeah, no, Daiji's really grown some balls since he got rid of Kagero, so...
Yeah.
Also, yeah, last week, Holy Live. Oof.
It's good.
How much were you creaming over all of his fucking Hisatsus with those fucking wings? Just like, holy shit.
He used the wings to block, to fly for the fucking Hisatsu.
I love Igami Olteca so hard.
Yeah.
It was so satisfying. But yeah, so really emotional, good episode. I'm glad now, like, Vice is just kind of out there in physical form. Like, that really makes me happy. And so next week we get a recap movie.
We get George filming a movie, which is a thinly veiled disguise for a recap episode.
Well, apparently
but
they're
also...
Well, apparently...
Sorry, but also what? Oh, I've lost you again.
Just leave the call and come back.
I don't know why it's doing that.
You just have to leave the call and come back.
I tried that and it didn't work.
Oh. No, it's okay, Emily.
Hello?
Hi.
It's okay, Emily. Discord just keeps fucking
Say what you said?
I just said the plushies are canon.
Oh, yeah.
But no, I think they're making a movie to help Hiromi regain his memory.
It's a memorial for Hiromi.
Yeah, or something like that.
Maybe they still think he's dead. Maybe they didn't know he survived.
Well, no, apparently not. But yeah, so... And apparently we're getting new stamps, like more writer stamps.
I guess.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways, Donbrothers!
Yeah!
I'm powering through it.
We now know that Taro's backstory was that he was so insufferable about telling everyone they were doing the wrong thing and that he can do a better job, even though he could do a better job, that everyone hated him so much that they just left.
So he's human Twitter.
Oh my, like, it's...
Hey,
it's like, just the fact that
Momo-splaining.
They just let him... Oh my god, it was Taro splaining.
Hey,
but, like, I understand that, but at the same time, that's really sad because he clearly had no ill will whatsoever in what he was doing. He just really wanted to help everybody.
Yep. He's like Tendo Soji if he gave a fuck about anyone.
I gotta say this, after, like, this episode, I feel like Don Momotaro is, like, at, like, Captain Marvelous status. Like, we haven't had a red this fucking badass since Captain Marvelous.
I wouldn't go with
I don't know,
badass.
man. He fucking owns every single time he's on camera.
Okay, so I think we talked about this last week, but, like, it's pretty safe to say that when he's henshin, that's a clearly different personality taking over.
It definitely...
And it cut out again. Fuck off, Discord!
Discord quit again.
One more time.
Should I just leave?
No.
It's okay. They can we heard what she said.
The recording doesn't.
Really?
If I don't hear it, why would the recording?
Oh, okay. That's fair. Sorry.
Go ahead.
Go ahead, Emily. What were you saying before?
I just said that, like, I don't know if it's another personality or just his transformed way of, like, expressing that sort of superiority thing. It does seem different enough to be another personality, but I don't know.
It could be something like Slash when he goes Bremen, or it is.
Oh
just
yeah,
him,
true.
But
That was
he just
weird.
like decides
that was never explained.
Yeah, they was like, oh, when he uses this book, he's a lot more outspoken. I'm like, why? And they never explained it.
Also,
no, I thought they were going to, but they never did.
Also, I need to question about last week. So, if Sour Brother doesn't have money or ever worked a day in his life, how does he have a house?
Probably sold it for a haiku.
Yeah.
I don't know. And,
Anyways,
you know they'll never explain it.
This man is so fucking fascinating. And I gotta
Maybe he invented it.
I gotta say, every time I keep seeing the Sour Brothers suit on camera, I fucking...
Oh, God!
Yeah, no, I can't wait to see the fucking head sheet sequence. It's gonna be great.
So bad!
He's gonna shrink first before the helmet forms, and it's just gonna be his head on that body.
Oh.
I'm there for it. I also, quick fucking thing. So we saw like what was it, Inuzuka was fighting like some fucking like Yakuza dudes.
Yep.
And like they turned out to be mooks. And so when he like goes to do like a sword technique, you can clearly see his arm clipping into his head.
Oh yeah, that was so noticeable. I can't believe they let that air.
I'm just sitting here being like, I am here for this shitty fucking CGI all year. I'm eating it up. I love it. It's so good.
That's like you were saying while we were watching. That's just as bad as Egg's episode 1 when the belt was open and closed at the same fucking time.
At least they fixed it. Thank
I
God.
remember that.
But yeah, no. Every time I keep seeing the Sour Brothers suit, I love it. I love it more and more.
I hate it.
It's so weirdly bulky. It's great.
I hate it.
Oh, it's great.
It's weird. It doesn't match his character at all. I just have to remember, they're just characters in a video game that are abstract for the sake of abstractness.
Yeah, I love the Go Busters reference they made last week. That was pretty good. Because, like, she calls him a gorilla, and he's like, oh, are you a rabbit? So I was like, hat!
Is that what that was referencing?
Probably.
Yeah, they were referencing Go Busters because the Blue and Yellow Rangers are a gorilla and a rabbit. So
That's hilarious because Momotaro is a cheater. Because he's fighting his teammates.
But yeah, so apparently the Shirokuma delivery service closes down due to their lights being stolen. And
ha! Nice callback.
And
too bad the thief is dead.
And Oni's sister's just like, that's not an excuse to close! So apparently Taro gets a job with fucking Tsuyoshi's company.
Pheasant Consulting.
Yeah.
Which is pheasant because that's what Kiju is.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
And that reminds me of this great post from Bone Apple Tea that I found.
Is he just gonna work with everyone every week? Work-life balance for the elite, not the pheasants.
But yeah, so then they go to this onigiri shop.
Yeah,
and
aka jelly donuts.
And so he like tells he judges the owner's onigiri.
He says it's only 80 points, that he's not quite there, but he's encouraging.
Yeah, he's like, oh, you've created the second best onigiri in Japan, and for like immediately I'm like, oh, are you the best one in Japan? And then he like makes it, and I'm like, of course you are.
Fucking bet.
Yeah, his is like fucking perfect.
You know what? I can already see where everyone is coming from. He is going to be absolutely fucking insufferable. Every week.
But it's not even his fault, and that's what makes it so sad.
Every week he's going to be doing something different, and he's just going to be Tendo Soji levels of perfect at it, and it will get annoying.
Well, and that's also the thing, like, Tsuyoshi says to him, like, he's like, why are you, like, telling everything they're doing wrong? Like, sometimes it's good to just, like, tell a lie to, like, help someone feel better. And he's like...
True salaryman logic.
Yeah, he's like, no.
You gotta kiss a little ass!
You gotta speak the truth. I don't
Then
believe
he,
in
like,
lying.
can clean the ground so fast he's like a rocket.
And we were watching them, like, everyone clean, and Lane and I were both like, just get a mop.
Get a mop!
Yeah, I don't know why, but in, like, Japanese media, they always clean floors like that. I wonder if there's a specific reason behind it, aside from, like, tradition.
It's like when they're dusting, they use, like, that broom thing where they're like...
It might just be the tradition, because, as we've seen, this show is so Japanese.
So Japanese. So yeah, then Sour Brother, like, and Oni's sister, like, team up to, like, save, like, a child and her mother from, like, being run over. And then they
discover each other's identities.
Yeah, and then they're like...
That was cool, though.
We both hate Momoitaro.
Let's team up and kick his ass!
Team up and kick his ass, which, to spoilers, they don't.
It didn't go well.
Did not go well at all.
That's the 6 minutes of the episode that I couldn't see.
Yeah, it didn't go well.
Oh yeah, he kicked their asses. It was fantastic.
It was ass-tastic.
Yeah,
He's the ultimate life form.
So then Tsuyoshi, like, goes home and, like, his wife, like, gives him like a heat pad to, like, help his back, and he's like ah, and she's like, oh, don't you love don't you love
If
me?
you love me, you'll stand up so I can help you. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, that's great.
That was cute.
Sensumi. No, I feel like she's like one of those wives like in Chi-Chi from a Bridge series where it's just like I'm just gonna for a whole week. I got a week with you before you go for your tournament.
Yep.
So then, yeah, the guy's upset. Like the onigiri shop owner's like upset that he can't make like the perfect thing. So then he turns into a monster.
Oh, it's more like, yeah. So he goes around trying everyone's onigiri, comes back and it has even better onigiri.
I just think the monster. I love that you can eat more.
Yeah. So he turns into the, I guess, Choriki, or is it just the Choriki? Because it's based on Choriki Sentai O Ranger.
Yeah, it's O Ranger.
The fucking pyramid demon.
It's pyramids.
And he just goes around.
Oh my god, I
fighting.
just realized why it's a pyramid. It's because onigiri are pyramid shaped.
Oh.
You
Like,
clever show.
I didn't think of it when I was watching the episode. I didn't think of it when it was announced before, but now it just hit me that they're triangles.
Thanks, I hate it.
Oh my god.
Oni's sister's name is Haruka, right?
Yeah.
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 So then Haruka goes to the dude and the Jin, and like it's like, well, tell me, like, what's the plot of this show? And he's just like, I can't tell you.
Visiting
that
hours are over. Get out!
yet. Yeah, I can't tell you the plot. Yeah, you'll ruin it.
We're trying to build suspense here. Shut up.
And then
See,
he kicks her out of a door, like, in the sky, right onto the ground.
Yeah, that's what I think he's trying to do. He's like, don't try to advance the plot.
Stop trying to speedrun my video game.
But yeah, then they all get like summoned to action or whatever like that, and we get the brainstorm, or
Noto, brain person.
yeah, brain person. That's right.
Brainstorm.
Also, I like Kiji Brothers. Like Henshi standby chime is Toriki.
Yeah, because Tori is bird.
Yeah, it's a tricky birdie. So I like to get all of them, and then fucking Donbrothers comes in with his fucking entrance
The
again.
full
I will
entourage.
never get sick and tired of that. It's so good.
Like, why do you have the bike if you just get off it immediately?
I love it.
This is the kind of gamer who bought everything off the cash shop and then shows it off all at once before starting
Oh my
the fight.
gosh.
Yeah, when you're the
To put it in FF14 terms, this guy bought the Omega, Ultima, and Shiva emotes and uses all three of them before every pull.
when you're the first one to get the raid, we get the new raid gear.
I got the Dragon mount, or the Lynx mount, whatever the fuck it is now. He rolled an 87 and you rolled an 86.
So yeah, and like again, Star Brother and Oni's sister tried to fucking kick his ass and to no avail.
And fail.
Yeah.
Also, I thought it was hilarious how the Tokyo Alter, or whatever the fuck, managed to stop Sonoza from straight up murdering another dude.
Yep. Also, brain person's creepy.
Oh yeah, like the close-ups of their face, just like, ugh, stop, please.
No!
You're cool, and I love your tension forms, and I want your transformation device, but Jesus Christ, they went out of their way to find creepy people to play you.
Yeah.
And the
Just
eyes
brain-
don't help. Sorry?
You
Sorry, one more time?
brain person.
What about brain?
What?
What about brain person?
It's just such a weird name, especially for a group containing multiple brain people.
Yeah, well, the name is Noto, so I guess you could interpret it as brain people.
That's fair.
Brain people.
Brain people.
And also Kaito is just like, boss, is that okay? Yeah, whatever. Okay.
Go do Ranger things.
It's the god!
Yeah.
It has to be!
Yep.
It's just a new worldy for him, he's just keeping an eye on it this time.
If it's not, I will be upset.
No, that's what truly it is. The reason why, like, he made too many worlds and he couldn't keep an eye on all of them, and so that's why he had to, like, contain all of them. But this new world he made, he's like, no, I'm gonna fucking pay attention this time. And Kaido was such a big fucking influence on him that he decided to take his form and take his ranger power.
And his cafe.
Yes. Yachan put a lot of fucking work into that! You ruined it!
You know what he did? He pulled a McCafe renovation.
No.
Oh my god.
I've been in a McDonald's. I worked at a McDonald's when it was in the middle of a renovation. I was off for 2 weeks. It was nice. But yeah, so again, we're 4 episodes in. The show's still fucking amazing. I love it. It's batshit nuts. It's great.
I still mostly hate it, but I'm holding on to the idea that this is a video game.
That ending song is just fucking...
I will admit I like the ending. The actual TV-sized single came out on YouTube, and I favored it.
Yeah, so...
Next week is finally Inu Brothers episode.
Yeah, finally we get Inu Brothers shit. Thank God.
We get to see Shadow the Edge Dog henshin.
I cannot wait to see that.
Oh.
Shadow the Edge.
I've lost Emily again.
That's okay. She was just saying Shadow the Edge Dog. She thought that was funny.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I cannot wait to see his body shrink and just his head on that fucking body.
It's like a reverse Justin.
Yeah, I like that even Oni's sister goes up to him and is just like, "Hi, Pupper." Again, this isn't by my choice. Hey, Pupper. Booze the bozer the gozers.
Oh, God. Inu Bozer?
Inu Bozer. That's great. There you go, so we can call him.
That's next week's episode name.
Inu Bozer.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm totally down for the Sour Brothers suit. I love it. I know you hate it so much.
I hate it. I fucking hate it.
It's up there with fucking Okami Blue for
It's
me.
worse.
I don't know why, I just like the fur on
It's
suit.
worse than Okami Blue. The thick arms are really
It's a
distracting.
monkey. I get it.
So was Blue Buster, but I love that suit.
Well, yeah, because it was a
This
spy
is what
suit.
happens. This is what happens when someone exploded the Blue Buster suit from the inside.
At least he became Lupin Blue.
That was cool.
Yeah, they owned it. All right. So yeah.
We're gonna switch over to the O's movie now, which means I guess Emily, you'll be stepping out.
Thank you very, very much for having me, and sorry about the weird Discord stuff.
Oh, no worries.
Not your fault. I don't know why it's happening.
Okay. Take care, everyone.
Bye.
Safe journey back, Lane.
Yep.
Alright.
Bye.
Alright.
All right.
Now, I don't need headphones.
Yes. All right, so now we are talking about the 10th anniversary Kamen Rider O's movie, and that was beautiful. It was a wonderful fucking film. I saw someone on Twitter say that if it was a half an hour longer, we could have had like a lot more exposition, but I feel like everything was explained pretty nicely.
In terms of explanation, yeah, but I feel like the fights didn't last as long as they should have, and Birth X was a complete afterthought.
Yeah, okay, so we have to get into it, because I know this is like the end of the movie, but like, it's so important.
I can't believe...
The big question we've been wanting for fucking years is, how did Eiji finally bring Ankh back to life? And it was just...
Before we talk about what actually happened, we should talk about our theory.
So, the villain of this movie is, well, two technically. The first one being the Ancient King,
who
from 800
revives
years
for
ago.
a reason that doesn't get explained.
No, but apparently he fucked up the world super badly.
Yeah, because he tried to... I'm gonna do all of the medals and get the ultimate form! Whoops!
Decker or whoever's here, if someone could provide a picture of the O's King in his
Complete
first
with
form.
pimp coat.
Yeah! I didn't think that the Tataba suit could get any cooler, and then this motherfucker shows up with a rusted Taka helmet and a fucking coat, and it just...
You know what I think? I think that suit would have been made a lot better if the rest of it was the same color as the rusted Taka helmet. Like if the entire suit was like bronzed and broken looking. Just to show that, yes, this is the old king.
Well, because my always theory was, like, feel like they should have implemented Super Tataba into the show, where, like, the original king was Super Tataba, and it would have been nice if, like, in episode 1, when Oz transforms to Tataba, Ankh's just like, it kind of looks like what the king looked like. Not as much. And then Super Tataba would have been, like, his true super form, you know?
I don't
Final
know.
form. I just really like Super Tataba. But anyways, I didn't think O's Tataba could get better, and then we got that motherfucking suit, and it was just mwah. I want a fucking figure out of that.
Complete with pimp coat.
Yeah, no, it's like a king. It's like a king's robe. So I really like it.
It felt like something that he'd be wearing while just lounging around his chamber.
So he apparently revives all 4 of the greed.
Which, of course, our theory was, I guess in reviving the greed, that must be why Ankh came back.
Yeah, because, like, they were all the king's
They
original
were they were a
retainers.
set of 5.
Yeah. Like, look at that! Look how fucking cool he is, man!
Yeah, and that's why the thing that distracts me the most is the color change. Like, the green legs were really distracting, and I feel like if the like, rusted color of the Taka helmet was applied to the Tora and Bata parts, I feel like this suit would have been much more
kind
effective.
of makes him look more ancient, you know?
Yeah.
I agree. That would have been great. Yeah, someone fucking shot it. And then we got that form, which I think ruined the first form.
They just stole the shoulders from Tamashi.
Yeah, they fucking put all those combo logos into one fucking chest logo, and then they repainted the Tamashi shoulders.
They stole Poseidon's idea of making the emblems circular instead of on top of each other.
Yeah, I'm just like, oh. And then, like, he has like a fucking...
And also, I'm pissed that, like, when he absorbed Ankh for that little while, that the suit didn't change again to reflect that he had all 5 of them.
Yeah. So
you know what I mean? Like, that hole in the center should have had Ankh in it, and then he, like, should have grown wings or something.
Yeah. But yeah, so we thought that's why Ankh came back, and then we found out that the real reason was, so Eiji apparently was protecting this little girl and jumped in the way of this attack, and he got fucking impaled with a bunch of, like, energy shards in his back.
From King O's.
And got hit by an explosion, and so with his last dying breath, he kind of infused his life energy into the broken Taka metal to bring it back together, thus bringing Ankh back to life at the sacrifice of Eji's life. And that was a punch in the fucking gut.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my god!
We wasted 10 years when all I had to do was kill myself.
Like, that's so heartbreaking. And then what we get at the end was just
it just
gut-wrenching.
It just really puts it home that there was never ever going to be a real happy ending for them.
No, and you know what the worst part of this movie was that did not do it justice? Didn't see a portal fucking opening up and not going into the O's Force movie from 2012.
Yeah.
That should have fucking happened because Ankh came back in that movie and they explained he was from the future.
Well, if he survived, he could have gone and done that later.
Yeah, he probably did that later.
I feel like that should have been the post-credits scene.
Yeah, it's just like him going, you know what, I'm gonna go see Eiji, I'm gonna go to the past.
I need to see him one more time.
I need to see him one more time, so he goes to the past and fights alongside with them. But yeah, so Ankh comes back, just as confused as we are. We don't know what the fuck's going on.
Yeah, it's so funny that, like, Ankh is the POV character for this film.
Yeah, but so we see, like, Hina, Date, Godo, Chiyoko, Satonaka, like, they're all, like, part of this, like,
even
O's resistance fighting team, freedom force or some shit like
even
that.
Even Kogami beams in to talk to them over Zoom. That's Zoom with 3 O's.
Zoom. Zoom. Zoom.
Zoom.
Zoom. Which also, yes, Kogami comes back and...
in full force. That moment where his face just pokes in from the side fucking killed me.
That's the thumbnail.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Also, later in the climax, he fucking dons this, like, all red fucking suit and owns it. Like, that man after 10 years has still not lost his fucking charm.
Speaking of things not changing in 10 years, holy hell, Ankh either has a killer makeup department or has not aged either.
I swear to God, they grabbed him from 2011 and fucking...
They did pull him through the time portal.
Yeah, no, Jesus Christ, that man is not aged, and that's still his hair. He's just kept that hair all this time. Like, I didn't know until like a few years ago that like when he was Shingo in the show, it was a wig.
Oh yeah.
He wore a black wig.
That's why Shingo was barely in the show.
And then I just remembered the singer of the Forze theme was like a female Ankh. It was weird.
Yeah, in the music video.
Yeah. So yeah, we got like freedom fighter looking Ankh, which was really cool. But then eventually,
yeah, it turns out that like King O's has been like up and around for a while, and he's basically extincted most of humanity. So this is clearly not the actual timeline.
So he did what fucking Lifeform Zero didn't do.
Yeah.
Like because he was off just killing thousands of people on the side who didn't know. But then yeah, he runs into the woods and he like finds Eiji, and Eiji's like, "Hey, I got you your clothes back. Here you go."
And like it gets explained later when we learn about Goda and everything, but I was like, why is Eiji so like unsurprised and like not really reacting to Ankh being alive again as much as he should be?
But then it's weird because Goda seems to be like an O's fanboy.
Yeah.
Because at one point when they're fighting, he's like, "Oh, say the thing where you're like, oh, I don't mind the song," and he's like, "No, fuck you."
Like he grabs the belt and it's like, "I've always wanted to do this."
Nice Revo reference there.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, Ankh's like really pissed off at this guy fucking possessing Eiji. So yeah, we find out that Eiji died and he's possessing his body to keep him alive.
Eiji died because of King O's, and his body is being puppeteered by a man-made greed spawned from Eiji's own desire, who is now trying to be Eiji to fulfill Eiji's desires.
Which is to help every single person on the planet.
And you'd think that would be harmless, maybe even helpful, but of course no one ever sees it that way.
No.
And then it turns out, now that he just succumbs to his desire for the core metals and power, and it's like, well, there goes our chance of maybe having a good character.
I mean, his fucking combo he had was pretty dope. I just still don't understand why the centipede was the head and not the legs, when centipedes are more for their legs.
I didn't like the Goda suit because it had goddamn pigtails.
It wasn't pigtails, they were feelers!
They were pigtails!
Sure, the pigtails are on the back, not the front!
And also, you wanted Super Tatava? He's got Super Tataba's claws.
Yeah, no.
But you could clearly see the plastic things between the claws.
Yeah, great. We're never gonna have that. We're never gonna have that fucking suit ever again.
Yeah.
Rip Super Tataba. Oh, also, apparently when King O's came back and he got all the core medals, apparently he revived the dinosaur medals, so those are back. So I was like, fuck you!
For some reason. Just so we can get Putotira fighting.
Weren't those medals, like, man-made by Dr. Maki or something?
I think so.
Didn't he, like, discover the fucking dinosaur medals?
Something like that.
Yeah.
And yeah, we see a couple of the O's combos. Not fucking Sagozo or Shouta or actual Tajador.
Hey, no, Shouta's fine. Thanks.
But Sagozo!
Oh, no, absolutely. We should have gotten Sagozo.
But we get to see Ratorata, and we get to see Gata Kiriba, fresh with a budget.
It's Lartorartar.
Fuck you! No, it is not! La Torata!
Also, we clearly see now we have Gata Kiriba with a movie budget.
Yeah, we have money now.
They fucking used it really well. Like, there's a point
that like spinning shot of them like all retreating up into the upper area.
Yeah, you see them like hiding in like windows and shit, and I was like, that's really cool. And then just Uva just gets fucking dummied.
Yep.
Because like he has.
I almost want to dub in like, stop killing yourself, stop killing yourself, stop killing yourself.
Yeah, like that's why I can't remember. Like, did all the greed get killed by their own fucking respective combos?
I don't remember. It's been literally 10 years.
Yeah. Also, Date and Goto, they were there.
They were there. Birth X happened, and then they get the shit kicked out of them. It literally didn't need to be there.
Date did at one point wield dual birth busters, which was pretty fucking sick.
That was cool.
Guess the proto birth suit got destroyed.
Yeah, where's proto birth?
I guess it got destroyed in the battle or something like that. I don't know. At least he got like the original birth suit.
Yeah.
Also, yeah, Birth X is pretty cool because apparently it's just the birth driver that implements core metals, and I like that they used.
It got destroyed. In the movie.
Used the core metals that are based off the cell metal ones.
Yeah, they used the cell metals that we thought we were gonna get an actual birth core form.
The ones that were used.
Ebi, Kani, and Sasori.
The ones that were used to make Kamen Rider Core, apparently.
Yeah.
And we don't talk about him.
That's not
That's
right.
one of the shittiest fucking villains ever.
Yeah. There was a point earlier in the movie where like Ankh had just met up with Hina and the others, and they're all like, "Oh yeah, it's so sad. Eiji sacrificed himself to save us. oh man, I wonder if Eiji survived somehow. And it is so long before Ankh finally speaks up and goes, yeah, I fucking saw him like 10 minutes ago.
He gave me these clothes.
He gave me these clothes. And I'm like, speak up earlier, Ankh, Jesus.
Yeah, I like that they're like, oh, Shingo's gone. Oh, that sucks. And Ankh's just like, hey, I'm here.
Yep.
So yeah, then like he decides to work with Goda and like
earlier when Ankh and quote unquote Eiji are reuniting, it's like, tell you what, Ankh, if you help me, I'll help get you core medals so you can get your body back. And Ankh's immediate response is, I want ice cream!
And then proceeds to, Eiji opens up a fucking freezer full of ice cream. And I'm like,
where
did you get that?
You're hiding here in the wake of the air city being destroyed. I'm surprised there's running electricity.
Ice. And then just, yeah, so, like, apparently the O's King just... Actually, we never saw Mizul, Gamel, or Kazumi get killed, did we?
No, the king absorbed them.
Oh, that's right, he absorbed them. Yeah.
We didn't get to see why the O's king revived or how, but then he's just around and
then he becomes metals.
Absorbs them all and then turns into just a clutch of metals floating in the sky.
But he does like unleash like a whole shit ton of fucking cell metals like Eiji did, so I was like, cool. And then you also have to remember that Kogami is the descendant of the king.
Yeah, at one point he's like, oh, my ancestor's up to his bullshit.
Yeah, I could have stopped him.
How amazing would it have been if Kogami was King O's? I would have loved that.
He possessed his body?
Yeah, because like he's his descendant, so it's like, oh, you're a compatible body.
Happy birthday, my ancestor.
Yeah.
And then, so Goda, like, turns into the new O's combo, which, like, again, I liked. I thought it was a pretty unique
It's
suit.
straight up just called Kamen Rider Goda.
Yeah, Kamen Rider Goda. And, yeah, because even the fucking belt chime says it.
Yeah. Which means we have yet another character whose rider name is just their name. Because fuck creativity.
Oh, you love that. I wouldn't want to be Kamen Rider Chris.
No, it's awful.
I mean, Kamen Rider Lane sounds like a cool...
Kamen Rider Alexander, maybe.
Ooh.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, but Ichi, there's only one true Alexander, and that's Iron Fist Alexander, the warrior pot from Elden Ring, by now.
I need to sue FromSoft for using my likeness?
Hey! You're a handsome lad. Don't ever forget that.
No.
Anyways, I've been playing Elden Ring, and I'm fucking obsessed with this game. It's fantastic.
I've been playing Triangle Strategy and Final Fantasy Origin.
But yeah, that's my favorite character in Elden Ring, Alexander. I love him. He's so suave.
Alexander Jarrington.
Pulled him out from off the ground, Alexander Poddington.
Alexander Poddington.
And so then we get a thing that we never ever got before. Ankh possessed Eiji. I feel like that was a lost opportunity in the show.
I can't believe that never happened before.
Yeah. And then we just get the
they pull it off so well.
We get the also when fucking Goda was possessing Eiji, that looked pretty good.
Yeah.
I like the hair. But yeah, no, just we finally get like Ankh's real emotions and how he feels about Eiji, because he's always been trying to be super fucking tough and cool about it.
Yeah.
But like he gives so much shit about this man because he's just like
Ankh cares about Eiji. I have the two-side driver.
Also,
now.
the beginning of the movie flashes back to like the final moment between Ankh and Eiji, which was
good because
very nice.
I needed a refresher. Speaking of flashbacks, there's one point where they flash back to like the time they spent together, and you know they had to include the one shot of where they had to hold him up and henshin for him.
Yeah, when Hina and fucking Ankh, and then you just see like him, like Hina scanning the belt for him. You just see Ankh in this like fucking position,
just like crouched over like a Slav,
like, ready to catch him or something. It was so good. Like it just showed this amazing montage, and I just remembered. It was really a great show, wasn't it?
Yes, go watch it.
Like, it was so fantastic. But yeah, and then they just had this really fucking heartfelt moment, and they like really express how much they care for. And Ankh, that's when Ankh finds out that Eiji gave his life to revive him, and Ankh's just like, "You fucking piece of shit!" Like no. And
I feel like that wasn't necessary because we totally could have gotten away with King O's reviving all 5 greed at once.
But I think it just makes it more powerful.
Sure, but like unnecessarily so.
Eiji already lived a fulfilling life that he wanted Ankh to have a life, to like live a life. So I really
to use iPhones and eat ice cream.
So then, as both Berts are getting their asses kicked, Ankh transhensions into TaJanity Eternity combo.
Yeah.
And
it's pretty.
It's a beautiful fucking suit.
The fucking cape feathers on the back, so good.
Oh, it's just a beautiful, gorgeous. Also, the TaJanity medals turn into like Ankh colors. And
yeah.
It's pretty.
The TaJanity.
Oh man.
Oh, the TaJanity!
That's the name of this episode.
There you go.
So yeah, and then proceeds to, like, I like that he manifests fucking Eiji like a fucking stand. It's
yeah!
Just like, Ankh, stand user, stand name, anything goes.
Yeah. Eiji is now the stand, anything goes.
Stand, anything goes.
So good.
Man. But yeah, no, that was just great, just summoning him, and just, Ankh fucking kicks his ass!
Like, way too quick, honestly.
Yeah, but we get the fucking Divine Providence.
Yeah, though, like, as they're doing the scanning charge, I'm like, is it gonna be a new version of Providence drop? And yeah, it was!
Yeah, oh, and it was gorgeous.
The talons open up like 4 ways and just rip him!
Also, I like the attention to detail, because in the final episode, when, like, Eiji turns into TaJanity, you hear Ankh say, like,
yeah.
Taka Kujaku Kondo, but in this form, it's both of them, and I was like,
perfect.
Well done.
It couldn't be any other way.
So, and then
Eiji dies.
Eiji actually fucking dies.
I can't believe he did this.
I was fucking just blown away by that. I can't believe it. They killed one of the nicest, most genuine, good-hearted fucking writer protagonists of all time. The fucking hobo writer.
They killed the littlest rider.
And then they buried him under a pile of rocks and had his tomorrow's underwear buried on top of him. And I was like, oh, you sons of bitches!
And then the movie ends with anything slows.
Yeah, the very somber version of Anything Goes.
That song you can't do a sad version of a ska song.
If you take the ska out of it,
that's horrible.
But yeah, so basically, just Eiji just gives his life so Ankh can live, and I was just like, no, I guess fuck Shingo, I guess.
Yeah, well, he probably got his own body back.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, Ankh also got his original body back. Too.
Yeah.
So it was nice.
The S in ska stands for sad.
But yeah, and then the real Anything Goes kicked in, and it was,
I'm like, that's what it sounds like.
But yeah, no, this, honestly, even though this movie was only an hour long, I thought it was beautiful, heartwarming, it was great send-off to O's, and just, I'll miss Eiji, man.
I feel like parts of it were rushed, but I would call it mostly satisfying.
Yeah, no, I can't believe, like, we've lost one of our true writer protagonists.
I just feel like we didn't have to have the whole, like, yeah, King O's actually, like, murdered most of humanity, because now we have confirmation that this isn't in the main timeline.
No.
Which kind of sours the whole resolution of the 10-year plot.
George just fucking looks over like, yeah, see, that's a rose pod, and he died. But yes, that's true to the 7. Not everyone gets a happy ending, so...
Decker says the head writer of O's approved of the movie. Was he really paying attention?
Man, Dr. Maki should have come back.
Oh, God.
Blood money!
I don't know. I feel like that would have ruined it.
No, I'm just joking. But yeah, no, I thought it was wonderful. So,
yeah.
Send off. Now, Forza... You know what I just realized? Next year is going to be Gaim's 10-year anniversary.
Oh, Christ.
Jesus.
Man,
fuck.
Man, I'm old.
This podcast is almost fucking old.
Yeah.
Oh, man. But yeah, so that's it. So that was a really good movie. I'm glad we're getting a figure arts of fucking TaJanity Eternity.
Perfect time for you to come back here and be in person. Like I said, it was us reuniting as well.
Oh yeah, we're the Ankh Eiji combo.
Wait, so which one of us dies?
No, we're the good timeline.
Except...
we're the Heisei generation's final versions of Ankh.
Oh, okay.
Where, oh wait, Ankh disappears after that. Fuck!
There's no good ending anywhere!
Yeah, Ankh goes back to his proper timeline after those Forze movies, so no, Ankh's just either Eiji dies or Ankh dies. You can't have both.
God.
Fuck.
It's like a JRPG.
Jesus Christ. Can we have like a good ending where just like fucking they both
New on TTFC. O's the good ending.
Oh man.
And good is spelled with 3 L's.
And Zio Ankh didn't even ever exist to begin with.
Yeah.
Yeah, Eiji just became a politician because he's like, yeah, I can help everyone in politics.
Yeah.
Anyways, I apologize for this episode being like a bit rushed, but it's just because I need to get home and the last train leaves for 11 o'clock, so I just want to make sure I can get to the train station on time. So yeah, but
the only Eiji that survives is the one from Zio. How sad.
Jesus fucking Christ. You know, he's got Hina, so
I guess.
Yeah. Also, I like when Hina was holding onto Ankh's hand. He's like, "You're fucking crushing me.
You're killing me.
Yeah,
I breathe through that." Just, oh no, sub-zero temperatures.
Yeah, like when you saw Ankh's hand like on the ground, you could clearly tell there's just someone lying there.
Oh
like,
yeah, of course.
Off camera, just with the arm on it. But yeah,
if you don't watch the movie, Eiji's still alive. Scrub, didn't happen.
Yep. And she's still out there trying to find a way to bring Ankh back.
Yeah.
Ankh's back alive in spirit.
He's preparing tomorrow's underwear in the sky.
He's wearing heaven's underwear.
All right.
Anyways, if you all have not seen Kamen Rider O's, what are you doing? Go watch it. It is so good. You got a kick-ass theme song, great cast of fucking characters.
Oh, we just lost our memories.
Amazing suits, amazing fucking theme songs for each of those forms.
Yeah.
Like, also, I highly recommend you listen to the O's combo medley, where it mashes all the O's combo themes into, like, a nice medley, and it's fucking...
It's called the Combo Change Medley.
Yeah.
It's fucking good.
It was literally, all those songs were designed to work together.
Although they didn't put in there was no Burkawani one.
It's because it was the movie before, no one cared.
I liked it.
No,
Even though it was orange.
The best part of that movie was when Eiji turned into Birth. That was fucking sick.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Oh, also we got Putotira.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They had to put Putotira.
Do you know the true final form of O's? Nothing else.
Yeah. Although now that this form's happened, the debate's kind of back on.
No, I like to consider
final...
TaJanity Eternity was Ankh's
form.
That was Ankh's
Kamen Rider Ankh.
Yes, that was Ankh as a rider.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, it was Eiji's body.
Yeah, but it was Ankh's.
But then again,
Ankh was behind the wheel.
So was Goda. Goda was using Eiji's body.
I mean,
too.
Eiji was just the empty car, and
the empty car.
And Ankh's the driver behind the wheel. That is Eiji.
No, that imagery's awful.
Yo, Ankh-car?
The Ankh-car?
The Ankh-car?
Is that the new Kirby mode?
Yep. The Audi. It's like an Audi, but O's.
It goes zoom.
O's car. I just want to see O's turn into a car.
It runs on metals.
Yeah, it runs on cell metals. Yo, also, no ride vendors, 0 out of 10?
Yeah, we're the ride vendors!
We're the ride vendors! They could have turned the tide of this war.
Yeah.
Everyone got their own vending machine bike. They could be... Also, we got the Bata can, because that's how Kogami was fucking watching everything.
And there was the Kujaku can in one shot, too.
I didn't notice that.
It's when he was projecting onto the screen.
Rip the Gorilla can.
And the Taco can, and the Terra can, and a bunch of them.
Yeah, those are shitty toys. You know what was cool though? The Plum Monsters.
Yes.
Plum Monsters were dope.
The monster.
Yeah, and they came out of fucking
gunpla frames.
Gunpla frames.
Like plastic models.
Yep. Yeah. So there you go. Go watch O's, especially the first episode because fucking
murder happens to the song of Happy Birthday.
Yeah, the song fucking. It's my favorite first episode of a Rider series.
Yep.
Oh my god.
All right. Well, this is the part where I would go Jikai Radio Sentai Castranger, but we're taking next week off. You know why? because we gotta go fast to see Sonic the Hedgehog 2.
Yeah, we all got together 2 years ago to watch the first Sonic movie, and it was an enjoyable time. And judging from the trailers that we've seen of the second movie, they dialed everything to 11.
Yeah, and since the Sonic movie was the last thing we saw before the pandemic started, we got to see this one before Wave 6 kicks into full gear.
Oh, so I honestly, my bigger reason for seeing it more than anything, just my boy Agent Stone. I fucking love this man. He's the definition of fucking loyalty.
Oh.
You look up loyalty in the dictionary, you'll see that man's face. That exact one.
With an accent on T.
The man worked as a barista while Robotic was gone, perfecting his craft so he could impress
waiting
Eggman
for his
more.
moment.
Oh man, I'm so fucking excited to see this movie.
Yeah.
Also, Idris Elba, I'm not gonna do Sexy Knuckles. You did Sexy Knuckles.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Sexels.
Also, what do you think? We'll get Shadow the Hedgehog teaser or Mecha
No,
Sonic?
we got to do Metal Sonic and Amy first. If we're following the Sonic lore, we can't do Shadow yet. It's too soon. I know you're eager to get to the Hedgehog.
You get his Amy? Fucking Amy Bowler. Fucking Leslie Knope as Amy.
Oh my God!
You know that would work so well.
Yes.
Oh, and then you get his fucking Rouge, fucking Aubrey Plaza.
Oh my
April
God.
Ludgate.
I would kind of love that.
And then just Nick Offerman as Big the Cat.
Oh my God.
Please, just Nick Offerman as Big the Cat.
Oh my
It'd be
God.
so good.
I don't think that would be good, but I would want to see
the goddamn Parks and Rec reunion in the Sonic universe. Do it. I don't know who Tom Haverford would be. Oh no! I don't remember who we were supposed to get his Amy was fucking Mona Lisa.
Oh yeah!
Sonic, please! That's right, we made Mona Lisa's episode.
I know who Tom Haverford would be. He'd be Knack the Weasel.
Oh. There you go. Alright, anyways.
Yeah, we've dithered enough.
Go see the Sonic 2 movie. It's gonna be really good.
I will, yeah, so next week we're off. The week after that will be a double episode special, and then we'll figure out the next topic after that. Probably the Saber Hyper Battle video and Deep Sin Trio.
Can we do the Saber Ghost special?
Did we not?
No! We've not done that!
How have we not?
We have not done that.
I'm checking.
I know, because I just got my Yujo Burst icon today.
Yeah, by coming over here.
Yeah, because it's been here for months. We have
King
not talked
Jetson,
about it.
Book of Ruin, Senkaiju Cross the... Yeah, I guess, okay.
Yeah, I gotta see more of your boy.
Yeah.
Yeah, your boy's in
I got the book from that.
Yeah.
Alright, yeah, we'll figure it out.
Anyways, bye.
Bye.